Welcome back to Close Shop Tabletop, everyone, where we, unlike the Mandalorian, we don't have a weekly schedule or a schedule or just anything. We just record randomly. Joining us today is everyone but Rory because he has other things to do that aren't D&D. Because well,
Do say he has a social life.
no,
I've seen firsthand.
We've met him. He does not have a social life. He's probably watching anime.
A bit awkward. Just a bit awkward.
So yeah, everyone else is here, which is different from usual. Louis joined us again, who actually has a social life. But
Hello.
we're going to be starting with Louis because unlike the pirate ship where everyone else was on, I think Louis is going to get some game time for this time he's missed over the last couple of weeks. So Louis, after you left the party a while back in the city of Galjanar, a lot of stuff happened to you. And I don't none of the other players know this, so this is new stuff to you. But Louis, you wake up in a cage. Your armor still fused to you, as power armor does.
Oh dear.
But you wake up in a cage. In the front, it's in like a cart, and you're in a dark wood. You're in a dark woods as the cart sort of rumbles along every time, as one of the wheels has a small chip in it, causing the cart to jolt every few seconds.
These guys have some real nerve.
So
like
you're
a trundle.
finally awake.
You're finally.
You have shut up.
Skyrim.
You're on this part.
I like that game too much to let you do that reference. We actually tried to record earlier and it failed, and he made a Undertale reference, so he's banned from speaking.
Speaking.
He's not actually, but like for real. For real, yes. He it isn't. It's kind of like the Skyrim cart, but if the Skyrim cart had a giant cage in it.
Okay.
Walking alongside this cart are goblins on wargs. Not wargs, horses, because wargs are way too strong. On like ponies, like from the Hobbit.
I can take a pony. Yeah.
They're riding.
Or might as well
kill
pony.
that horse. I'm going to punch it in the face. And at the front of the cart is a goblin wearing knit robes. And
Ooh.
this goblin. Make me. Do you want to touch anything or?
Sure. Let's make it insight check. I'll pretend
All right.
to still be unconscious. Sure.
Okay. Roll me insight.
9.
9.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea what's going on.
Wait.
That goblin.
Do I add my intelligence to this?
You add your wisdom to it. Your dump
9.
So technically you got
9.
Yeah.
No,
9,
it's a plus. Oh. Okay.
Your
8
wisdom's
then.
-1 if I'm correct.
Yes, you are correct.
You got an 8. You're even
Got
more
an 8.
confused than I said you were. That goblin's wearing really fancy robe. You're in a cage. You're really just confused, and you don't know why they've kidnapped you, or
I don't know
or
what's
even if
going
they have
on.
kidnapped you.
I don't
You're just
know.
confused.
I have
goblin-
think that I just put myself here, actually.
Look here. You might have done this yourself. The goblin turns around. Let's see. Oh man, he doesn't. Okay, I was rolling an insight to see if he sees you're asleep, and no, he see if he notices that you're awake, and he doesn't because la dreaded natural 1.
Natural 1. Oh dear.
Natural,
Okay.
yeah. So he turns around. He's like,
Boys, I think he may have died in the back of a car. Oh, no, no.
and one second, the other two are just going to look and at the.
Need to look. I'm dead.
Well, yeah, they're going to look as well.
Carl, you idiot. He's breathing clearly. I don't even think he's asleep. You're oh god. How could you be a mage and none of us be? I mean, honestly, he looks dead. All right, you have one of those days where you think a guy's dead. Have you seen a dead guy before? No, I have. So I think I know better than you. Carl, I'm going to slap you really hard in the face if you keep this up. All right? I'll mage armor you, and then I'll kill you and we'll eat your face.
Oh dear.
Yes. So yeah, the goblins are just arguing now over the whether you're dead or not. Do you want to try and break the cage?
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, go ahead. Make me an attack roll.
Oh, just like straight up attack roll.
Straight up. You're still wearing your armor. They can't remove the armor from you.
What losers?
It's part of your class abilities, dude. If they could, they would have.
22.
22. So you wind back and then smack right into the cage. And as you hit into the cage, it's kind of like have you ever watched Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, sure. I've watched
Probably
one.
have. For those of you have,
I've watched one.
the bit where Gimli strikes the One Ring and then just sent flying backwards, but it's localized inside the cage. So you just sort of bash back into the back of the cage, smashing your back off of it. It doesn't cause you any injury, but it's like just like
Oh wait,
Escape.
I don't break
He
through.
must be
Oh,
a
that's.
necromancer.
Oh dear.
He must be a necromancer, for he was dead.
to God, I will straight to Maglubiot. I will kill you and eat you.
Oh.
And the goblin that's just fed up is like,
Don't try and escape. Us goblins don't know much, but we do know one thing, and it's we need good cages. Tell me, have you heard of adamantine?
Have I?
make me a history check, I guess.
I have no idea.
I feel like you would, but you know what? I'm going to make you make the check. If you
I
don't,
also feel like I would. What am I making a check for?
make me a history check with advantage.
So intelligence and roll twice?
Yes, intelligence. Are you proficient in it?
I don't believe so, no. I'm not. Nat 20 for my first one. I think I'll take that.
Adamantine is like okay, you don't have to roll a second one because you can't roll another nat.
I will
Even if you
literally
roll another nat 20,
I literally just transmute it in front of them.
You're like, I am the being that creates adamantine. I'm like Wolverine. Adamantine is the strongest metal on Earth. Possibly not from this Earth, but it's like super hard. It's like vibranium and adamantium's baby. You won't be able to break this with your hands. You don't realize. And even if you have the ability to heat it to a point where which you could bust it, you could die as well.
Oh dear.
The intense heat needed is like either volcanic or like localized forges, so you can't really do much there.
Like, imagine a simp watching a girl's Twitch stream that hard.
That heat, that much heat.
That's a lot of heat.
You could eventually try. You could damage it, but like it's like a really tough material. Like it. For comparison, it's like the best Doctor Who episode ever, Heaven Sent, or in which you'd have to punch through diamond for like a gazillion years. If anyone gets that, please put it in the comments. Like it's the best Doctor Who episode. I need to feel validated by myself. So yeah, they look at you and go,
You're not ever going to really break out of that, even if you are a zombie.
Carl, and he's like, the other goblin's like,
What did I do? Look, your names are similar, all right? Kyle, Carl, David.
no,
We have very normal names for goblins. Carl, shut up. We don't care anymore.
he's not a zombie. Carl's just gonna roll a quick.
Bruce Steele wants to know why I'm being captured for no apparent reason.
First off, Bruce Steele, there's only one of us captured, so you're speaking in third person on purpose, which is kind of lame.
That's what Bruce Steele does.
Sounds like Bruce Steele doesn't do a lot of things, and one of them is
Break out of
No,
cages.
that's female.
That's something Bruce Steele doesn't do. But it's like, what are the few things that Bruce Steele doesn't do? He does lots of other things.
I'm going to
Just
be
like
honest.
Draven.
have you a reference no one will get, but we do. Four of us do. Jiwa wasn't part of this game, but it was a fun one. UM is also a dungeon master, which means he's my favorite player because he knows about moderation and not having 22 AC. By the way, your shield is currently on you, but I don't think you're gonna be able to do much with it.
No, my AC.
No, your shield's on you. You just can't do much with it. So your AC is still the same. You just aren't.
Yes.
So go.
Oh, you know. He doesn't know. Very well, he'll find out soon when Armageddon gets to him.
Oh man, that had stuff coming back up there. That was a hard voice to do.
That was a nice laugh, though.
Thank you. So yeah,
Head back to sleep.
Louis, get back to sleep. So you go back to head back to sleep. Where did you place the card from Kel'Thuzar that he gave you in the lost episodes?
My pocket, I guess.
Like trouser pocket, shirt pocket.
Put it in like my front shirt pocket, like it's a note.
So, all right. So from your front shirt pocket, as you head to sleep, you hear whispers. Oh, this is going to be a fun one, isn't it now? And as you drift off to sleep, instead of like a usual dream, you're in a sort of very well kept room, red furniture, red chairs, red tables, a large lovely bookcase of various leather bound books, a a large table full of just different an assortment of food and drinks, and on the front at the head of it is the man you met previously, Kelthazari, a red devil with horns.
He sounds like a nice young man.
A well combed and kept black hair, sunken like devil eyes, and
Oh,
and
nice.
a glorious beard, a glorious mustache and beard thing. Very Errol Flynn kind of beard.
Lovely,
No one will
lovely.
get this reference, but I do. Just the Errol Flynn part. Like, I'm pretty sure you can Google it, but it's like. Anyway, so yes, he's like, oh hello there, darling. It's good to see you again.
Hello there.
Alright.
I guess I'll sit down on his
Okay, so
nice
he's around the
comfortable
table, and
seat.
he's like, so he's eating some sort of like chicken in front of you. He's eating it very like sensibly. He's like carving pieces off with his fork and just sort of slowly eating. He's like, I see that you've gotten yourself into quite a spot of bother. It's unfortunate. If only you had someone you could make some form of deal with to escape.
That'd be nice, but Bruce Steele doesn't know anyone because currently I'm in a cage. It's a bit
Ooh,
awkward for that.
That is quite awkward, I would assume. Yes, I've never been in a cage because I'm in this luxurious this condo in hell.
It's a very, very nice condo.
It's very nice. It's an incredible condo. It's possibly the nicest condo in hell, which is kind of not a fun competition to win. It's like
that
being
doesn't sound very hard.
It's like being the tallest dwarf or gnome, or the shortest Goliath. You're just a regular guy at that point. Sorry, I just wanted to make that little joke there. I thought you would appreciate it. And he looks towards. He's like, now I just want to come back to something the first time we met. Magic. Do you think it's real?
Of course not. It's simply just technology I don't understand yet.
It's like this amazing expression. Like, all right.
See, looky here.
And I do that thing with the finger where you like pretend to pull off your thumb, and I'm like,
Magic.
Well, not even 20th level casters could do that. That's quite impressive.
I've
And he looks
been
towards you and he's
working on
like,
that one.
what if I were to tell you, though, that there are some people who can indeed channel energy to create disastrous effects?
Impossible.
Someone would need to set such impossibilities correct, wouldn't they? Or else maybe they'd be or else they could be dangerous and cause great harm to the common man.
Unfortunately, that's not a thing that exists. So, no problems there.
Tell me, have you ever heard of zombies?
Oh yeah, they're like those undead guys just walk around.
How do you think they get to be? And I'll tell you, it's not science. The
Gonna be
answer
my
right
answer.
is tragic. Or twitchcraft. Or twizzardry.
Twitter.
Or webcasting. The point I'm trying to make here is
I think you're making up these words.
possibly. Is
To
it
be
a
fair.
possibility?
To be fair, zombies can be made from fungi.
They
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
Thank you for that Last of Us reference. Yes, they can be made from fungi. I have to warn you that magic does exist. Some people would use it irrationally. A lot of people don't have magic, and thusly they're safe. But I couldn't fathom a world where people get to throw spells around willy-nilly and hurt people. That's why I have a gift for you. Now, us devils, we're given a little bit of magic, as it would happen. But I personally,
I'm completely not buying a word you're saying, but okay.
what if you were to be attacked by magic? Wouldn't it help to have some form of defense, just in case I'm wrong?
Sure, I suppose, hypothetically.
Well, that would be good, wouldn't it? And he says, but it would have to be a trade. Maybe He summons like a magical contract out of him, and he slides it over to you. Your shield, for protection against something you don't believe. That's something that might not exist. Theoretical protection. Does that seem like a fair trade?
For my shield?
Just for your shield. You see the contract, and it's like a small line of text, and then like a big space, and then like a bit for you to sign.
Why do you want Bruce Steele's shield? It's just a regular shield that happens to rhyme with my last name, Bruce Steele's shield. Is that why? Do you like the rhyming or something?
It doesn't really rhyme. I like taking trinkets from it. Honestly, I feel, the power I'm giving you is quite strong. I feel like it's only fair if I take something in return. I can't take your armor, and well, you don't really have much more I'd want. Plus, I just need something to spruce up the wall decorations. Beelzebub has been quite rude in saying that it isn't as nice a place as his. So I think a little shield will bring it together.
Sure, I mean, sure, you could take the shield for a hypothetical protection for something that doesn't exist. Sure, I'll
You
humor
are
you.
quite agreeable for someone, so. Do you know what you might hand with these goblins? Because I haven't killed anything in about 40 years and getting rusty.
Sure, give me a hand. I'm kind of stuck in a cage because that's Bruce Steele's only weakness, cages.
And death. Death's probably a weakness.
Yeah, well, I haven't tried that one yet, so I don't
So,
know.
do you sign the page? Well,
Does
you
it
don't
have to be
to
signed in blood, or can I just do it with a regular pen?
Are you asking this to the devil or just in general?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do ask it to the devil.
Oh no, trust me, a regular pen. I'm a devil, but I'm not evil. You know, it's it
Sure,
might be part of the naming convention, but
sure, seems like a pretty good
I'm
deal.
Kel'Thuzar the Fair.
Sure,
That's
here you go. I'll sign
okay. So
it.
you sign it, and basically your shield just sort of flies across the table towards him. It's like, thank you. Now,
What, do you have some invisible string or something for that? Well, very good trick. I like
something
that.
like that. And as you wake up in the cage, as you wake up, the cage door
It was
flies.
all a dream.
And as you wake up, the cage door just flies off hinges, tung, ting, 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 just sort of catapulting across. Kel'Thuzar just appears. He's like, in his sort of like a very fine, pristine, like 1700s suit. He's like, let's get started, shall we? And he reaches into the chest of one of the goblins and just Kalimaz out of heart.
That's pretty strong. Very good.
The mage turns around you. So as you step out, the mage turns around you. He's like,
What? No, you can't escape. Ah, what will he do? What will Armageddon do to me if you leave?
It's a person. Oh, very cool.
I need to double check how one's like a counter spell works before I let you use it. So orc skin beast.
Don't
defense.
you mean counter technology?
Counter tech? Sorry, whoops.
Counter terrorist win.
Counter terrorist, yes.
Conjure armor.
Eurotalk, the reference guy. How long before
The
JoJo's
reference.
one?
That's like 3 video games today, and we haven't, and only 2 of them are in the. Okay, so he reaches his hand out to you to throw a firebolt at you, and Louis, do you want to try your new counter spell power?
I would love to.
Okay,
I would love to.
So as fire erupts from his hand, you turn around, your eyes flash red quickly as a pentagram shield sort of like appears above you, catching the spell, and then just making it disappear in just arcane red smoke.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Do you want to attack him? He is gonna health.
Yeah, let me just punch him in the face after that one.
Get your 2 punches out. Roll the hit, I guess.
First one is a cool 24. Second one.
Okay, he doesn't have, or even if with mage armor, you've hit him. So.
Oh, okay. First one 24. Second one 17.
They both hit.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. How
There
much does my thing do again? Let me check.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you beat like 10 health, you've killed him.
Okay, I have to see if I can beat 10 health. I don't know how much my thing
Two
does.
ones.
2 ones for what?
No, I don't. No, I'm saying 2 ones. Just that you roll.
Oh, I have to see how much does my fist do. It does. Oh, 1d8. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, both of them do a d8. So just roll me 2 d8s. For the damage there.
5 add strength. What is my strength? 9. Bit awkward.
Okay. I that's just for the first one, I assume. Yeah.
That's both of them.
9. Did you include your intelligence?
To damage
Yeah.
instead of
Plus-
strength,
so
or including strength.
Plus 6. I'm gonna add it. Yeah, you beat. All right. So the first.
Wait, is it Josh? Is it I hit and then add strength and intelligence?
No, just your intelligence. You have to pick what you.
Oh, okay. Well then it was yeah, it was 13.
Yeah. So basically, the first hit cracks him just in the stomach as he goes, and the second hit, boom, right in the jaw. He spins.
Oh, right in
the
the
ground.
jaw.
As you turn around,
Oh.
Kelzar has just like grabbed the other guy in his torso and then rips him in half. Blood,
Oh.
monster, and gore everywhere. Not a single bit touching his suit. Now, wasn't that a fun little use of your power? You get that once. You have to use your own technology. You have to sacrifice your technology next time you want to use it, which is a fancy way of saying you. It costs a spell slot, or a tech slot, I guess, for your character.
Yeah.
But
I don't know nothing about these spell slots.
price to be paid. Price to be paid. Now, I believe you're a good mile off from those other strange individuals I saw you with last time. Would you like to be reunited with that quaint
Yes.
group of weirdos?
Yeah, sure.
So, demonic fire is supposed to land you, and then as you disappear, and you land on a tropical island, with just a large cave mouth just open.
A tropic. Guys, what were you doing?
As you see the rest of the crew, as the rest of the crew walk off the ship, and a pirate captain goes to them,
Yar, don't be strangers. We'll wait here for you to seek out the treasure. Be sure to save some for us now. Yar.
So yeah, as you guys, everyone who isn't Louis, roll me a perception check real quick. Actually, no, all of you roll perception checks, please. I want to see if you see Louis, basically.
What does Louis see? Louis? Does Louis have to roll a perception check?
Does Louis see the rest of you?
I don't know. It's fine.
17.
Lelouch,
13.
you look over to see your one second, wait. What'd you get, Dewey?
13.
13. Ethan? Right. Lelouch and Dewey, you make like this faint image of someone who looks incredibly similar to your good friend Bruce Steele. Lelouch. Friend is a loose word. Lelouch.
Come on, Chew, we're friends.
Lelouch,
We're tech bros, remember?
you see
exactly 2 hours.
We're tech bros, Jiwoo.
Lelouch, you make out the visage of Bruce Steele. And Ethan, with your 21, you see a small bit of like red smoke around his feet. But other than that, yeah, you see Bruce Steele. Bruce Steele, do you see the gang in their pirate? Actually, no, you do. It's a giant pirate ship. So as the guys, you walk off the ship, I assume.
Yeah.
That was like. Okay, as you walk off the ship.
Yeah, Josh. Thing is, in my time in between episodes, I read up on a lot of pirating books and finding treasure books. A lot of manuals, and I became so
How
big
to
brain.
guide.
WikiHow writes.
How to plunder.
I became so big brain that I gained an extra 2 points in intelligence and now I'm +4. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the reason why I'm even here in the first place. So, what are we looking for?
You're
You're here to find some. You're here to find some treasure to a secret song that could smite bards, that could smite devils. Your bard friend is currently on the would have joined you for this, but he's currently on the ship with the other bard, trading songs and sea shanties at each other.
Sounds pretty gay.
Yeah,
It's
that's
quite.
Let's not be here for what could possibly be his character motivation.
So yeah. Louis, do you say anything to the party? To the party, do you say anything to Louis?
Bruce Steele.
You-
Hello. I've not seen you for a while.
Yeah, it's Bruce Steele here on my island that I
We
own.
have been separated for like 2 days, and you made a deal with that devil, didn't you?
No, this is Bruce Steele's island. What are you doing on my island?
Name it. What is the
It's
name of this island?
It's called Bruce Steelia, the island
I don't
That-
see
that
how
I'm-
anything Bruce
that,
Steele
that,
the
that I'm
island.
on, that I bought with my money. That's full name. Don't wear it out.
Can Josh? I'm
Well then,
gonna
if this is
spell-
your island, please
Josh,
lead us to your treasure.
Josh,
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm
I
going to do
don't.
a spell. I'm going to
Thrill of the
use
hunt.
minor illusion.
I think I'll join you.
Okay,
Right.
what are you gonna do with your minor illusion? Sorry.
I'm just gonna minor illusion a flag and just gonna stab it into the ground and go. Yeah, this is my island now.
This is not how colonization works.
Actually, it is.
This is basically how colonization works.
Wait, I have minor illusion too. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Gonna
You
waste
do it,
this-
I'll do
Well,
it.
fine, go ahead. Dunk. I mean, it's less effective because he's already claimed stake to this small tropical island. But sure, go ahead. Dunk. Your imaginary flag plunks into the. You plunk a little device in the ground that sort of holograms of a flag.
There's Bruce Steelia with little mini fireworks going off around it.
That's fine. I'm not even gonna look up what the spell does. I'll allow that.
I use Firebolt to destroy this stupid image.
What?
That is
Uh,
clearly
No, I'm pretty sure Firebolt can't destroy a hologram.
Louis, it wouldn't. It would pass through it. Louis, you can counterspell this. I will allow you to do it.
I'm spell it and bring it right back to Chibu's face.
So
See what he
minus-
thinks
minus
about that.
one- take-
I
take one of your
counterspell
spells.
with counterspell.
You can't do that. Shut up.
1 second.
That's not allowed.
It's you can't I don't think you could do that because it would just end up this loop of you guys casting counterspell. Jiwoo, make. Oh wait, it's not. You're using minor illusion as a what level spell? Sorry.
A cantrip.
Yeah, it's immediately ended by counterspell. You don't have to make a save for it. It's just and your spell. So as just hellish infernal tendrils wrap around your flag and just drag it straight down into the underworld.
Crap. I make the other minor illusion.
What was that? Bruce Steele doesn't know what that was. How odd that happened.
I'm going to make another minor illusion. Put up the same flag, stick it down again, and pretend that nothing happened.
That's
Well,
dumb.
while you two are doing your insane ramblings, what did you offer him? Did you sell your soul?
Bruce Steele doesn't know what you're talking
You better
about.
not have dragged us into this deal of yours.
I didn't do anything. All I know is I can do this now and I have one less shield. That's not because I made a deal or anything. It's just coincidental.
Well, I wish I could call you an idiot, but for some reason we are acting as the coal mine canaries for these pirates, so I guess we're stupid too.
Well, I like that everyone is self-aware in this game.
Fine.
So yeah, you
Whatever,
guys
let's
want to
just
head into this
get this
cave, I
going.
assume.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
So yeah,
So, what happened on the 2 days that you were magically gone, Bruce Steele?
I was just
Magically gone.
Bruce Steele on my island that I own.
Okay, he got.
Louis,
considering
as
how
you answer that question, by the way, you flash back to
Yeah, what did I actually do?
You flash back to you doing a bit of smithing work with the dwarf from the first time, and then you being ambushed by like 50 goblins in the woods.
I just sort of like have a little flashback moment, and I'm just like, yeah, chilling on the Bruce Steele Island. That's right, Bruce Steele, yeah. The island that I bought with my money, and that I've been on.
Considering how prideful of a person you are, likelihood is you got your ass beat by something.
No, Why would you think that? That's not what happened. The only thing that could beat Bruce Steele is another Bruce Steele, which there isn't. So it's
I
fine.
Are you sure about that?
I can think of a certain butler who could deal with you rather easily.
Who? You're a butler?
Oh, no one special. He's just one hell of a butler.
Is he called
Alfred
Bruce
Pennyworth.
Steele?
He is not. That's a reference no one gets.
Again, I know it's from your backstory, but I haven't watched enough anime to understand your backstory.
Recycled
That's-
backstory.
Josh, you have no idea how much you just insulted me right there.
UN takes all his backstory from anime.
To be
Great.
fair, I have like 6 characters planned, right? And one of them is just D&D Spider-Man. So
Okay,
Of
wow.
course it is.
it's a
Okay.
monk. It's a monk, right? And I've just given him a secret identity as an entertainer. It's
That's-
great.
I mean,
Richard
isn't
Farquhar.
that essentially Robin Hood in the show hoodies?
Oh, that's a reference only one of us is get. See, I get this reference, but no one else will. So,
Actually, my brother
head
did
into
that
here.
play. I do get that reference.
I only get it because G was told me this story like 20 times. We're getting really off track here. What are the referencing? So you guys head into the cave, I assume, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep a
Inside the
watch out
first
for
room, a
traps, guys.
small. So as you
Wait,
walk
is
in,
the cave lit?
You bet it is, Shiva.
no, it is not lit. It is. The stairs you're going down currently are not lit. No, so you can cast your light cantrip if you really want to.
Yay! Cast my
Light cantrip. It's only useful in 3 scenarios.
Hey, at least it's
Mostly
more
'cause
useful
no
than
one has
cheap
dark vision.
calculator, sleep ball, detect magic, touches, after magic missiles, conflict quiz, purified food and drink, especially purified food and drink.
Rock and roller cola wars. I can't take it anymore. Sorry. I want to make a Billy Joel reference really bad there. So as you head down into the steps in the cave, you enter into a room with just a small what's the word? A small chalice in the middle of the room. It's on a raised pedestal.
Okay, as the obvious second smartest person in the room here, I'm going to suggest that nobody touch that challenge.
Bruce Steele knows
Each of them
all about
learn what do you want to
chalices.
do?
Bruce Steele knows all about chalices, considering he owns the island. I think I will.
Don't.
Touch the chalice. All right. Do you want to touch the chalice?
It's my
Josh,
chalice.
Josh,
Yes.
I have a brilliant idea that will defend all of this. Can I cast Detect Magic?
You can cast Detect Magic.
I cast Detect Magic.
As you cast Detect Magic, you get a. One second, let me just double check how Detect Magic works here, because I know that it doesn't tell you exact spell, I think. Sorry, it's really hard to look using the books for this, because I don't have the exact page up at all times.
It'd probably be faster to Google the spell directly.
It would be, but it's less fun. I bought these books. I'm getting my money's worth. Detect Magic.
That was
For the duration, basically, you can you sense magic in its way. You can use your action to see a faint aura. Learn its school of magic. Okay, you sense a heavy. Using your action to sense which magic you feel from this cup. Basically, you can feel a heavy aura of magic coming from the cup, and a definite or another aura of magic coming from Louis. But mostly where his
I know
shield
what
is.
you're talking about, Josh.
It's where his, but it's on your arm where you're in the shape of a shield. Basically.
I will. Okay, interesting. In terms of the chalice, do
you're
not
using your
touch
action to
that
figure out
thing.
the school.
My God.
Sorry, Bruce Steele's too busy touching that thing. Josh, I touched that thing.
Before you do it, Jiwoo, do you use your action to figure out what school it's from?
Yes.
It is a conjuration school.
Yes.
Oh God.
It's fighting time.
It is fight time. Louis, as you touch the chalice, a huge arm pops out of it, red, furry, and with a blue fist. And then another arm. And then
no,
another
it's a
arm.
furry.
And then
Bruce Steele is very confused how he fit in there.
a huge, gigantic monkey face, and then
A monkey.
a Baldura,
Oh.
a demon monkey.
Oh dear.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
Fuck You.
5.
But it was
Uh,
Bruce Steele's Challenges. This is Bruce Steele's monkey. It's
Bruce-
fine.
Alright, what's everyone's initiatives?
Why do you have a monkey inside a cave?
This is
Listen,
my island and I can do whatever I want. How about that?
Ethan, what you
I
got?
feel like
Louis,
there's
Louis,
a
your
lot of
character was
obvious
not
steps.
always this goddamn obnoxious. What happened?
He's been flanderized. He misses 2 sessions and he flanderizes his own character.
God damn it, dude.
It's always
Um,
like this. What are you talking about?
No.
Louis just playing
guess
himself at this point.
14.
14. Everyone else?
What do you add to your?
I was 1 off a natural 20,
What
but
do
I
you
got
add to it?
22 total.
Do you add your dex to it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your dex modifier.
19.
Ethan?
I rolled 19, by the way.
Cool.
I also rolled 19. What's your maximum?
What do you mean by maximum?
Like add your dexterity bonus. What's your total?
19.
Well, I rolled a natural 19 plus 3, give me 22.
Wow, you have that's. Wait, can I add intelligence? to
Ethan, I don't think you realize you muted,
Only if you're a factotum you can do that.
which isn't a class in this version of D&D. Ethan, you've muted yourself. What did you roll? Ethan,
this one?
I
you
assume
Okay.
realize you
that
muted
one.
yourself.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was muted. I got a 16.
Fine. All right. So first up is UM.
Well,
You notice the giant bug right in the space right in front of Louis, going.
go on.
What is this? Sorry.
No, go on. You go first.
That's basically as it sort of
Oh.
like lunges and goes in front of Louis. What do you plan to do?
Does it look like it can be reasoned with? Because the monkey honestly seems smarter than Louis at this point.
You can use your action to make me a persuasion check to try and
Wait.
You
Wait,
don't believe this is my island.
Wait, is it actually intelligent?
it has a 7, so I don't think so.
It's smarter than
You
Louis.
can try.
Okay. Look, I'm not actually going to try to converse with the monkey, but like,
Yeah, you with a 7,
good
that's gonna be quite difficult.
like, if it said
Oh,
something
no.
like "get out," I probably would have tried. But like, no, I'm just gonna stab it.
There,
Stab it.
So I see you just run. You walk up to it, yes, and stab it with
Yes.
all 2 of your attacks.
Oh yeah, I have 2 attacks now.
Cha-ching.
So it's been a while. Let me just check my pluses to hit.
Look at the Cool Kids Club with their 2 attacks. G, we're here sitting with his 1 spell.
Ah, what a loser.
What a
Not
imagine
one
being
spell. I have many spells, most of which I don't know how to use.
But you can only cast them one at a time.
I mean, if you were a
Okay.
sorcerer, you could quicken spell meta magic, and then boom.
So
Fun fact:
I
crit is
rolled-
all-
I rolled 19 and 24.
They both hit. So the first your first shot, you go in and then pin its arm, just going straight through it as the monkey goes. And the next bit slices just across his ribs, and the monkey goes. Roll me damage, please.
There.
You haven't even rolled damage yet, and I'm already kicking its ass.
We're doing the descriptions first now, guys. Okay. If we find out if it hits, we'll do the damage later.
Oh well, that's some pretty pitiful damage. That's also really pitiful damage.
You
UM,
God damn it,
man.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. but
you're
like-
embarrassing me in front of my island
My
friends.
bonus is to hit made it 13.
Come on,
Still,
UM.
still
13
lame.
damage.
Louis, you're worried about you
16.
embarrassing you in front of people. You're embarrassing yourself in front of
No,
people.
no, UM's embarrassing me in front of my island friends.
Okay, so next
Your
up
monkey?
is
Yes.
next up. Louis, you're up, and the monkey's right in front of you, and it's going. It's got slices. Right beside you, your friend Luch, who's just done some awesome flourishes. Stab, stab. You're up.
Stab, stab. Dodge, roll. Stab, stab.
Hedwig, what are you doing? This is what are you doing? This is Bruce Steele's monkey.
Are you using
Okay,
your
if
turn?
you keep Bruce Steele, if you keep this up, I swear I will stab you next.
Right, I'll attack my monkey. But it's definitely mine.
Okay, roll the hit twice with your two attacks.
I would rather spend Christmas with my sister at this
Shut
point.
up, UM.
Stop rolling
20.
initiative. Hits.
And 1.
Failure. I'm gonna tell you what that means later. roll me damage for your first strike because I need to think of something good before I can describe this.
8.
Oh, 8. Okay, so 8. Is that with the bonuses?
I bet it is.
Yep. So, boom, your first shot, boom, smack right in the jaw. The monkey closes its jaws and spits out some blood. The second shot.
Wait, did you actually just
Catches the
spit
crab.
onto your monitor?
Oh,
I
Josh, you're
spit-
disgusting.
The monkey proceeds to catch your fist and bend your wrist back, dealing you. What's appropriate damage for nearly breaking someone's wrist?
I don't know, like 1.
One more dice from there. That's not enough.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's a lot. You can take this. You have the tough beat. Dealing you 7 points of damage with its giant fist.
7 with damage reduction 4 or 3. Oh no.
Oh, boo-hoo,
No.
you took 7 damage.
No, I actually took 4 damage.
So yeah, your wrist is just a lot of pain. Like the time I fell out of a tree once, and broke my own wrist.
Oh, you broke your
So
wrist
yeah,
one time?
yeah, that actually happened.
Weird.
Next up,
It was hilarious.
Ethan, you're up. You weren't there. Ethan, you're up next.
I
my God.
will. Roll the hit.
Roll to hit. You roll to hit. Right. So sweet. You
Same
you run up
strategy.
to the. You run
That's
up to the
6.
big old monkey. What you? Sorry.
16 plus 3, which is a 19.
That hits. And what's your net? You get 2 attacks as well at your current level. So
For attack number 1, then that 2, that is a 18.
okay. So you're just hitting it. No other features you're adding.
I'm stunning striking on both of them.
Nah. On both of them or just one of them?
Well, I'll see how the first one goes. And the
Okay.
second.
So let's make a Constitution saving throw.
Interesting.
So your first punch, stomach, and a ripple of just energy flows across the creature's body. What's the DC sorry on that, Ethan?
It is.
I think I passed it, but still. It's what? Sorry, you cut out there.
My key. I'm trying to find it. I haven't.
Okay, you do have to say it to the mic though.
Is it
Obviously.
DC 10 plus your wisdom mod? Am I?
10 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom mod. So I think for you that would be about what 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, it beats that. So yeah, it ripples around him, creating this sort of field as he goes as he breaks through it. I'm assuming you want a stunning strike on the second attack, yes?
Yep.
The DC for that is what 15?
Yep.
Okay, so the second
Uh-oh.
time you smack him just again in the same spot. Ripples. The monkey tries to break. He goes,
Josh,
slows down.
what's with the ripples?
It's stunning strike with a monk ability, and he is stunned until the end of Ethan's next turn.
Oh, fair enough.
It's
The
really
end
good.
of my next turn.
Yes,
Wait,
I know.
since when
Roll me
is
damage.
Ethan a monk?
He was a monk the entire time. He was a halfling monk. Did you remember that?
I thought he was a rogue.
Oh no, he's a monk.
More
Oh.
evidence that Louis just isn't paying attention.
It's like a
God.
rogue in the picture.
He's wearing a hoodie.
It's not a hoodie. It's the okay. First off, Ethan's design is based off of Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Okay.
It's like a
So
jacket.
that's why
If
he looks like he's
anything,
running hoodie. What is your damage, bro?
and damage for those is D6.
D6. So just 2d6s
That
plus your
is
dexterity.
8. 8
Yep.
plus 6 is 14 damage.
14. So ooh, that's a lot of it. So yeah. So and he's stunned. He's sort of moving slowly. He's like, existing on a slower plane than everyone else. So that is. Ooh, that's Jiwoo's turn now. That is.
Finally.
Well,
Jiwoo, may I note that just note all your attack rolls have advantage as he's stunned.
cool. As my because my research feat, can I just ask a quick question about this said monkey?
100%.
All right. So this monkey just came out of a chalice.
Yes.
If I throw the chalice at said monkey, will the monkey go back into the chalice? Kind of like a genie.
Massive brain.
Do you know what? I'll researcher feat. Make me I'm gonna say, given the current scenario, a survival check.
Oh dear.
To
All
see if that
right.
works.
Survival. Okay.
Alternatively,
Actually,
Arcana.
I'm going to use one of my portal rolls for this.
Alternatively, Arcana, if you want. Both work.
Arcana. You
yeah.
should have told me that first. My Arcana is off the charts.
Uh-oh.
19 plus 7. Use one of my portal rolls, so that's 26.
Okay. No, it would not do that. See,
God
you
damn it.
recognize. Okay, so with the hints you have that this was conjuration magic, and the fact that this is a combination of spells. So it's a combination of the spell Contingency and Conjure Balgura, which is a spell that, well, as the name would imply, conjures a Balgura. It's actually learnable by wizards if you ever want to take it. But basically what the spell does is it summons a Balgura that will attack any non-fiend. So the assumption is you can either wait 10 minutes, which would probably get you all killed, or whoop it. Just smack it in the head till it stops moving.
Alright. I'm thoroughly pissed off that my big brain plan cannot work.
Sorry, I would have loved to have that. You try that as well, but you were way too high on Arcana to.
I'm going to whip out my Plundering for Dummies book. I'm just going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt. All right.
Are you plundering too? I hear you have to have like a
Guiding
plunder in
Bolt
mind
as
before you do it.
level 3 spell.
Level 3 Guiding Bolt, which, if I'm correct, is a whole ton of damage, isn't it? Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that's already 46.
Oh my god.
That is 66 radiant damage. Okay, so make me a ranged spell attack with advantage.
Okay. Natural
Nice,
20.
22.
Okay. Oh god,
Wow.
that is
That's a lot of damage.
a lot of dice. All right, so crits double the dice used, so I need you to roll me 12d6.
Oh my god.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. To the gods, gentlemen.
And ISS be praised, you're going to absolutely slice this small boss I planned for you guys.
Hey whoa.
46.
46?
Yeah, total.
40s? Oh, goodness gracious me. So, Jiwa, you clutch your holy symbol as energy gathers around your hand in a sort of pattern and then fires forward. Arcs, changes, avoids, goes past all of your friends, gathering speed, gathering power, just sort of this like giant blast, and then smacks into the demon. Just a crater is left. Nothing. Sizzles, smoke, but no demon because you singed it to death.
Oh my god. Dude,
And
that's
that is
not
what
good
you
plundering.
get.
Dionysus
not
has
being the
effectively
exact
blessed you.
The magic that I wanted you to be. God damn it.
And that's what a
Um,
good stunning strike is.
Because you didn't even get a single move off, I rolled so low for initiative.
Oh
It
yeah,
wouldn't
didn't
matter.
even hit us once. Fair enough.
My
Hey, then.
spirit. Yeah.
Mike,
I haven't
Um,
talked once.
someone inhaled their mic. Back to sorry, you and what you're saying.
Do we get some sweet loot from this?
No, Michiru, because you singed its body. You idiot.
It's a monkey that it literally the art for Balgora is an orange monkey.
demon
wearing a
monkey.
loincloth.
Josh, plus one banana.
Plus one banana banana.
Plus
On the
one-
ground is
Plus one crispy banana.
on the ground is so inside the chalice that it used to be now appears a small spell scroll.
Okay. Is it a spell to
Yeah,
conjure
cool.
bananas?
Conjure Balgora. It's the
Conjure
thing that-
banana.
Conjure banana. Conjure Balgora, the spell that was just used against you.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, cool. So I can summon magic monkeys now.
Once,
It's a-
or if you copy it in your spellbook multiple times. But it's
Is
a
it-
level. It is a higher level spell I think you currently cast. I think if I'm correct, let me just double check. Conjure Balgora is a level.
It's such a weird spell.
Dude, conjuration spells are the weirdest. They just summon monsters and that's it.
Like, is the spell literally just specifically for that?
Yeah, it just summons one of these for 10 minutes and it just fights anything that isn't a demon.
That's so weird.
I
Wait,
know it's
if I conjured this magical monkey, it would fight us.
yes. Well, it would fight
Unless I
whatever's
made a
closest to it,
magical
and then it would
monkey
fight.
as quickly. Oh, I just thought of a really good idea.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
throw it in like a grenade, then just run.
Jimmy, can you cast 4th level spells yet?
No.
Okay, you can cast it from the scroll, but there's a difficulty check involved and stuff. But yes, currently you could cast and summon another bug or possibly even the same one.
Is the
Sounds like
challenge still
that
magic?
Chekhov's gun is just be fun. Wink, wink.
um,
So,
you can't, actually, no, definitely not this one because you singed it and it doesn't exist anymore. You've effectively wiped this the one creature that tried to attack you from existence.
Shoo.
What is like just the symbol of Dionysus, like a chalice overflowing with wine.
so speaking of
The
the
doors
chalice,
that is shut behind you just fly open.
Josh, I will be quite
Wait a second,
disappointed if one of the pirates isn't called Plunder and Pete. Just
Boy.
saying.
I hope you aren't disappointed. Boy, you're probably disappointed now. I have like 20 pirates and there's like 4 Todds and not a single plundering Pete. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can always get
What
like a
about
new
Plunderino?
recruiter. Or is there a Plunderino?
There is.
Yeah.
I'm 90% of it.
See, no, there's 4 Todds, but Todd 4 doesn't have any rights or exist.
He has no rights. Oh dear.
There's Plunderino and Plunderjaw. How's that?
Yeah, okay. That's pretty good.
So I'm assuming you guys are just gonna head further into the dungeon.
hold up. What about is the chalice still like magic?
The chalice does no. Jiwa, you can get your detect magic. Is that
Do you
detect
want me to
magic?
cast it again?
It's concentration and you didn't get hit, and that fight was like 5 seconds. So I assume you still have the spell up.
Alright.
You detect no magic coming from the cup anymore. Well,
I
you
pocket
check
the
from
chalice.
scroll coming outside of the cup, but not
You
from
got a
the
lot of nerve taking my chalice,
I'm
you
gonna talk to Louis for a second because the first time I used
Taking the chalice.
detect magic, I find something weird going on.
Sure. Go ahead.
Bruce, I think I need to talk to you for a second.
Sure, what can I do for you, Tech Man?
Yeah, about that tech man. Have you ever considered that you might be magical?
He made a deal with the devil.
You don't know anything, Lelouch.
Then
Shut up.
explain
Because-
why you appeared in a puff of red smoke.
I
Actually, you don't know that, Lelouch.
I
do.
saw the red flames falling off of him. Damn it!
like. Okay, fine. If
Your
you must.
perception check only told you
If you-
that you saw him.
Yeah, you have.
Mine, So
Yeah, technically you didn't, but it's fine for roleplay values. But just for next time, you didn't technically see that.
If you
But I
I
want
like.
to do it here because it's good roleplay.
If you must know, I like smoking red weed on my island that you are currently all trespassing on.
No, it's because when I use detect magic, the spell that detects magic, I did detect, obviously, the chalice being magical as hell, but also I detected the fact that you seem to have magic.
I think what you're trying to say is you used your tech to detect tech and found my tech. So well done
How,
on that front.
how are you going to explain the magical chalice then?
It's just a very. It was just a monkey that was extremely flexible and could fit in there. Obviously.
The way you define logic astounds me, but you know what? So long as you don't kill me, I'm okay with it.
No, I wouldn't kill you. I have much to learn from you, of course.
Jeez.
So as you head to the next room, you see what appears to be a small armory.
Sweet.
Swords and shields on the wall.
I pocket the armory.
Go ahead.
Pocket
Go
the
ahead.
armory.
I pocket the whole armory.
What do you go to pick up first, Louis?
I mean, what's going on? What is there?
Louis, what do you go to pick up first? Answer my question. It's important.
I will take the shield.
As you go, do you try and put it on your arm?
You bet I do.
So as you go to put the shield on your arm, it just sort of flies away across the room. Ting ting tinking on the walls.
Invisible string.
Do you go to put the same shield on, or do you look for another shield?
I'll just keep grabbing them until one stays there.
So yeah, as the rest of you, as you look around the armory, you're just hearing constant
And
fly on.
just me screaming incoherently about invisible string.
Why can't you?
The rising of the shield hero.
Oh, you
Invisible
weeb.
string.
I get that reference, and it makes me. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of sad that I know it and haven't watched it.
You made him sad, well done.
Yeah. As you guys go to as you guys what do you guys plan on doing other than hearing the screams of ting ting?
Any
ting,
cool
ting,
rapiers
ting,
around?
What do you say?
Any cool rapiers around?
There's one. Yeah, there's one with a gold encrusted hilt. And it's like
Oh.
Yes, if he tries to get it, it will also be flying around everywhere. Although this time, it's a sword.
Okay, I try to pick up the golden hilted rapier.
Nothing happens. Nothing magical happens. You just pick it up.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
One
that's
shot enough
unexpected.
in a minute.
Hey, Chiwu,
Shield.
in case you forget, wasn't that like magic aura you saw in Louis kind of shield shaped?
It was. I didn't know that.
Well, because
No,
I
he's
heard Josh
reminding you
describe
out
it.
of character.
I'm
It's out
running
of
out of character. Just in case you want like connect any dots or anything.
Isn't that a subconscious thing?
Yes, I'm your subconscious reminding you.
I'm an out of character subconscious. The ghost of
Ah.
subconscious past.
Wait, two characters, no fair.
Good voice of Lulu, that is subconscious something to me.
What?
Yes, was it
I
shield?
want to play, Josh. I want to play
I
Bruce
guess.
Steele subconscious.
Sure.
Well, you
so
are Bruce still subconscious.
Exactly.
What you call him? Bruce, not Bruce. Connor. So many normal names, and then I picked none of the ones that made sense. Connor, you do a little thinking, and you realize that that was a shield shape on his arm you saw earlier, and you're noticing him firing shields across the room like they were Beyblades.
Weapon idea. Weapon idea.
Weapon idea. Oh god, no.
Okay.
Weaponized shields.
I need to stop this. Firing his shields. So I'm just gonna walk into the room, but I'm gonna cast shields first. The irony.
Might be a good idea.
You technically can't cast shield. You have to cast shield as a reaction.
What?
Yeah, shield is a reaction to being hit, and it adds extra armor to you. You
No,
can't cast shield.
Is you cast it and then until your next turn.
All right, fine.
you
So in
gain
front of you,
5 AC.
so in front of you, a spectral green shield appears, adding 5 to AC.
Whoa, wait a second.
I swear, if you make a shield hero reference, I'm gonna throw a Tarask at you.
Well, you're the guy who made the green
What?
shield. You're the guy who made the green shield. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, this is all of his powers are more Green Lantern themed, and you just go immediately weeb anime nonsense.
I'm an anime guy, not a comic guy.
Japan attack. Wow.
So yes, I go into the room, being bombarded by shields.
So just chung 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 as they fly off this other green shield, and it's just sort of like Louis, your character notices it's giant green shield. Do you attempt to put the giant green shield on? Full disclosure, you can't
I
technically.
stunning strike Louis before you can do it.
You stop Louis.
I stunning strike Louis to stop him doing it.
Stunning. Roll to hit Louis with his currently. Louis, what's your
I'm
current
not
AC?
joking.
18?
That was a 19 plus 3. That
Nice.
is 22.
Okay, Louis, as you're about to put on another shield, just to the back of your neck, you feel a slight, just a smack, and then as energy ripples around your body. Make me a Constitution saving throw real quick. Louis, you are required to make a Constitution saving throw by the gods. Louis, can you even hear me?
You know, while
no.
he's gone, can I get the stats of his rapier?
It's a +1 rapier, dude.
+1 rapier, nice.
+1 to damage, +1 to hit. It's quite effective.
Louis is just dead now.
Louis just died immediately. The stunning strike killed him. Jiwei. Actually, we can't do anything with you. Louis, do you want to look around this room some more?
Yeah, is there like armor, throwing knives, stuff that would appeal to me as a person? Maybe
There's
some
a lot
flowers.
of there's a lot of like bows and archery stuff and longsword. That one rapier did seem quite out of place in the room. Shields, but the shields aren't really set anywhere neatly. They appear to be just around the room as if they were tossed like tossed by a child, or alternatively been spun around like in a hit anime trading game.
Like a Beyblade.
Oh, someone's got to make that into a sound file, please. I will have like just the greatest day to the person. Just if someone ever makes that into a sound file. It's a lot of like knight stuff. Like the armor's chainmail, so it doesn't look very effective.
Damn.
There
Wait,
is a door at
what
the end of the room if you want to go through there and see what's in there.
Is the rest of the party nearby?
Louis is currently still trying on shields whilst
Well, he was
as you
pointing the
notice,
back of the neck, Josh.
smack him on the back of the neck, and Jiwoo and Connor stand in front of him with the green spectral shield, just bouncing some of the shields away from him.
You know what? I'm gonna stand next to the door and just watch what happens.
Okay, Louis, we need you back here, man. You can't have this much life. This much of a life whilst playing D&D. Also, Jiwoo, by the way, you know, one of the shields does manage to find its way past your shield and just sort of reflect off a wall and just smack you in the throat, dealing you about 4 points of damage.
Christ. What?
You're completely incomprehensible.
Yeah, the fact that you cut out of it didn't help the fact that you turned into a robot.
I must say, this is not the way I expected things to go.
I'm back.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
look who decided to show up.
Louis, we need you to make a Constitution saving throw real quick. Do you hear me?
Not 20. Oh, yeah.
Not 20. The rippling effect ceases as you just break through it.
Wait, what rippling
You see in
effect?
front of you now. You see in front of you now with the green shield and a huge, just a big bruise in front of his neck. Professor Murray, and behind you, a halfling monk, Tyrilla.
What is going on?
Jesus Christ. Well,
Technically doesn't exist, but fine.
Bruce Steele, what happened was, as you were, I guess you were sleeping?
Preoccupied, trying shield on, fine, that's good enough.
You were trying shields on, but I was protecting you because there were magical shields bouncing everywhere, and one of them hit my throat. So, yeah, I don't know if my voice will turn back, but this is pretty shocking, to be honest.
Steele thinks your voice sounds very funny.
Do you mention about the devil thing?
What devil thing?
The energy with the shield that you were saying about before Louis left? You know the way
No.
you detect magic and you saw a strong sense of abjuration magic around his arm.
Uh-huh.
Yes. One other thing. You know the detect magic I used 5 minutes ago, and yes, you might be magical.
Oh, yes, of course, detect tech. Yes, my favorite
Yes,
text
well,
of tech things that you can do.
Well, actually, now that I think about it some more, I was noticing that the spell itself seemed very shield shaped. You might want to check up on your magical shield thing. I think you might want to look into that. You know.
You can, by the way, you can use the card to try and contact Kel'Thuzar again if you really want to.
Okay,
Do we-
I'll use the card.
Oh, really? You do? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you take the card out and you like say, "Hey, do you want to talk or something?" What do you do?
Come on, come up. I want to ask you a couple of things.
And then
George,
from the card,
George,
from
what's
the
his
card
name? Like
springs a
Kelthazar or something?
Kelthazar brings a finely dressed demonic man. He's like, "Oh, hello there. This is quite peculiar. I wasn't expecting."
Kelthazar, my buddy. Tell these guys about my island that I own, that I'm currently on. Come on, tell
I'm
them.
confused by what.
Tell them.
Oh, darling, I'm confused by what you mean.
This
And
is
you didn't
my
tell me
island.
that
Tell
I'm
them.
technically,
sorry.
Kelthazar,
Where
I gave you
was I
magic, not an
interrupting you?
island.
Something?
No, it's fine, it's fine, darling, it's fine. I love a little trip out of hell. You know, it's great. You know, but nothing beats home, unless your home's hell, which it technically is. What do you want? Because I have made deals with one of your friends before, and I'm wondering maybe you reconsidered.
Bruce Steele doesn't
No,
know who that is.
unfortunately, my alliance with Dionysus is still happening as ever. And once you go into one of those things, you can't, jump in with the other side. It's not how it works.
Hey, I won't judge. Dionysus is one of the few
I
gods
just
that
wanted
wouldn't
to
judge
ask
you.
a couple of questions about the obvious deal that you made with this chap beside me.
Oh, I won't even try hiding.
You must be pointing at someone behind me that I can't see, because it's certainly not me.
Yeah,
Bruce Steele.
yeah.
I guess
Say
you
that.
caught a whiff of abjuration magic, didn't you? Yes,
I
I
did.
gave him a little
It
bit of.
seemed very shield-like.
I gave him a little dispel magic-y, counter-spell powers because honestly, I didn't think he'd ever use it, and he has. The counter, the point of the deal. You can't. Do you know the funny thing about the deal? And he whispers to you, that man can never use shields again. He signed away. It is the complete use of shields. See, the fun thing about magic is illusory scripts. You ever heard of those?
Bruce Steele didn't read the fine print.
Let's assume I haven't.
You couldn't read the fine print, darling. It doesn't exist. Well, not to your eyes, anyway. A dragon could have told you. See, the fun thing about an illusory script is you have to have true sight. And your sight is, well, vaguely false compared to mine. So I could pen secret messages on that, like, you forfeiting shields forever for your little extra protection. Unfortunate, is it? Isn't it?
Man,
That is like the worst offer
It's-
I've ever
it's
heard.
almost as if some kind of higher power got pissed off at you for buying a tower seal. Episode 1 is trying to cuck you.
I know, right? Imagine if someone was doing that. Who would do that? That would be horrible and evil.
Yes, who indeed? Who indeed?
Who discovered
we
over?
couldn't possibly know who this higher being slash
Hey,
god
I
could
think we should cut-
I mean,
possibly
we-
ever
maybe he's not
be.
jossing you or
Higher-
something.
Maybe we should cut this higher power slack because he figured out that games aren't as fun when someone has like a gazillion AC. Because in a different game, maybe someone had like 25 AC at
Gazillion
level 3.
AC, damage reduction 9, 57.
Maybe he one-shot a boss the guy spent like 3 hours making.
I know what you're talking about, Lelouch. Shut
I
up.
will also remind viewers that this is also the same person that, if you watch the Mandalorian season 2 episode 1, let 3 rookie Jedi's accidentally kill a crate dragon.
I did.
It
Did
wasn't
I?
on purpose. Yeah, the Mandalorian ripped off
Oh.
our home game.
I don't know.
what's in Lord of the
I
Rings?
was too busy plundering for that.
Yeah.
I think I was
Oh, yeah,
stealing
yeah.
I think I was stealing an old woman's like jewelry shop at the
You
time.
were indeed. You and our friend Ewan were stealing an old woman's jewelry, and you didn't know it was an old woman until you started robbing her. I was like, guys, this is an old woman. You're like, what? No, I feel so awful. My space pirate cyborg.
But I
died
did it
yesterday."
anyway.
And we didn't accidentally kill the crate dragon. We killed that guy by cheating.
Wait.
Cheating.
Oh, because you.
Yeah,
you
I
used
didn't
your
even realize at the
card.
time.
Forgot the mechanics
fault.
of bind.
Which is a bunch of stuff you don't need to know currently, but yes. So yeah, Kelsar looks around at you guys again going like, well, that's how deals work. There are a few downsides. Are you sure you don't want to make a deal either of the other two of you? And he looks around at Kai and Lelouch.
Oh,
Magic
I
sword,
can
magic hand.
I can tell where this is going to go. I make a deal with you to get some kind of mana power, and then you cause me to lose something I hold dear to my heart. And then I'm sad because, sir, I have this mana power, but now I can never do something again. I see through you. I work for an office. I know how these things work.
What do you think? Who do you think I am, Dr. Facilia?
No, clearly he's insurance.
I just
I'm
thought you were a
not-
capitalist. But a
I'm not the
bow.
Shadow Man. I'm not that bad. No, I take something inconsequential that you wouldn't think you'd need until you really need it. If you want to become, we want to be pedantic.
Would
He
you
didn't
would you
need a
permit
shield.
me to ask you a
Oh,
question?
aren't you quite the poet?
I don't know what you mean. Would you like to elaborate a bit more on that?
No.
No.
Well, that's fun. I assume none of you want to make a deal, other than Brucey
Yeah,
here.
We
Any
just
deal?
wanted to.
Bruce Steele will keep your card for research purposes.
You're gonna
Ah,
sell it on eBay.
disappointing.
Shut up, you only have like 6 of them.
You don't mind if I go and sell this car on the black market, you know?
Oh, 100% fine. You have to find a black market on this island of like literally no people, but fine.
Bruce
Also,
Steele
If
can
I
tell you
can
there is
get my
none.
own plan, It's okay.
Oh, right.
Josh,
Well, have
Josh,
fun. And he
Josh,
just disappears in a puff of fire.
Josh.
Yes. Yes.
Approximately, what would it cost to make a deal with a demon to own this island?
Mother.
All right, give me 2 seconds. So I just before he goes, he locks eyes with you. He's like, and he says, and a contract appears in your hands, and it says, in forfeit for this island, you will owe him. 2 seconds. I'm going to the devil deals part of my book.
Here's a devil deals part.
Is there what? Is there, Josh, is there like a tropical island to devil deal conversion charge or something?
What's a good one?
He's figuring out his gold pieces to magic pieces conversion rates.
Cool.
All right. No. He would require
Okay.
exactly 10 soul coins.
10 what?
Soul coins.
How many soul coins do I have?
None.
What? Where am I
You
supposed to
can
get them?
You can take the thing now and then start paying back the debt. Soul coins come from are created when I look in the book and I figure out how they work. Soul coins are created when soul coin that binds it's a single soul bonded to a coin, which is usually as a result of someone going back on a deal or something, a devil deal. But however, they can also be created through death if not arcane but hellish satanic magic is involved. Only
Steele
someone
thinks
has
this is a great
satanic
deal.
magic. So do you immediately sign over?
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately sign over, and you feel such a sense of pride, and everyone else in the room immediately realizes that you've done something stupid.
I go up to UM and I shove it in his face.
Yes, immediately after you sign the contract, it comes a deed to the island. By the way, I just prefer to know that it just fires up, and then
Full name, Bruce Steele, the island that I own, that I just bought, that I am currently owning. You're all trespassing on. Full name.
Yeah, are you not going to question how we acquired rights over this island?
Also, this is like Monopoly. Every second you're on this island, you're gonna owe me money. By the way, just so I'll count it all up at the end.
Okay, let's get screwed. I'm just gonna open the door. It can't be any worse than what's going on in this room.
As you open the door,
Bruce Steele charges 1 soul coin per hour.
A Tarask enters the room.
I'd be
No.
fine with that.
not a Tarask. It's not as bad as a Tarask. It's not as bad as a Tarask. You see a fairly empty room. Current eyes, it's quite dark in the room. There appears to be sort of button where you're like a small panel where you're standing at a little table with a button on it. Does anyone want to press the button?
Bruce.
Bruce Steele wants to
This
press
is-
the button.
Of course he does.
But he does.
It's gonna be a self-destruct switch. I know it.
Bruce Steele's island? No way.
Actually,
Alright.
no, click it. Blow up your island. I want you to.
I will.
The lights turn on in the room, and something far worse appears in front of you. A creature with clawed arms, small fists, and just spikes and spines everywhere. Looks at you and goes.
Well, Bruce, considering this is your island, I think we'll let you take
I
care
shout,
of it by
I
yourself.
shout, I shout at it while holding my deeds. Bruce Steele owns you. Get back in your cage.
It responds in kind, screaming and clapping its pincers at you as it rushes towards you.
You owe me rent. Give me rent.
It's going to make all 4 of its attacks against
I
you.
will beat its rent out of it. Wait, attack of opportunity?
You get attack of opportunities when they leave. They leave your reach.
What?
Plus
Looking
8.
Josh.
Plus 9, plus 9.
Bruce Steele would like to add his temporary hit points.
Only one of them hits.
Oh my god.
So pincer snaps at the wall behind you, another bit of wall behind you, and a bit of the floor just near your feet. But the next one crushes you around your waist, dealing you. Whoa, that's a lot more than I thought it was.
Oh no.
5, 11,
Oh.
16 damage as it just crushes your
Josh, I can add my temporary hit points against this boy, can't I? Or can I?
You can currently, yes, and you are now temporarily grappled, by the way.
Damage reduction 9. Oh yeah.
Version 9? What the hell's that?
Yeah,
I think someone-
because I'm level 6. You know, temporary hit points.
Okay.